Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another fashion site review on some clothing and the site and everything they advertise. So today we're going to be talking about a newer little group called 888 miles per hour club. Now I'm going to keep this review nice and concise, and I'm just going to be talking about their Instagram, their website, and the products that they've dropped so far. I've recently purchased one of their newest drops, and just before I get into all the details, if you just want to know if these guys are like cool and reliable, and if you're interested, should you buy from them, I'm gonna tell you straight out, yes, you definitely should. In my humble opinion, I think that they put out some really cool stuff. The quality's there, and I had no issues with the shipping. So if you just want to get like a thumbs up and like, are these guys legit and cool, go for it. I think they put out some really good stuff. So now if I want to go in a bit more detail, I guess the way I found these guys was maybe on an Instagram ad. I'm not even 100% sure. I might have been just browsing the explore page, but I'll pop up their Instagram and I'll give you guys a first look. I'm a sucker for a really cool looking Instagram, and these guys just had a really cool look to them. You could definitely tell that the stuff they put out is authentic. It's not just inspired from like an Arizona can or some crappy little anime like fucking Hunter x Hunter, or why did I bring up Hunter? Anyway, you know what I mean. But no, they were definitely putting out some original prints, and if you look into their comments and descriptions for each of their products, they talk about the quality of it. It's all cotton, like 100% cotton, and I was immediately really interested, especially the fact that these guys are a smaller group starting up. It gives you this idea that you're joining a new up and coming trend, a new up and coming dude that's like putting out his passion and hobby, and it's a lot more interesting getting into that than just some random drop shipping site where you get your fucking H&M fix on cheap clothing that's gonna go out of season. But anyway, so right now currently these guys have a drop of 4 items, and I don't know what this guy's schedule is usually for when he drops. I do know that these guys literally just started putting out shit, at least on their Instagram, this year, 2020. Obviously it's 2021 now, but that should show you how new they are to this. And so I think that with them being a bit smaller, they do their drops less frequently than you would think. But whenever they do it, it's new and it's in limited quantity. So I think that also adds to the interest of whatever you're gonna get. It's gonna be limited, it's going to be unique, and you're going to be a select few that owns that piece. So that adds another thing to the interest that I have for it, and hopefully that you guys will have for it. And so I guess let me get on to what they have currently on the site and what they're selling in their newest drop. So what they're selling right now are, like I said, 4 pieces. 2 of them are t-shirts and 2 of them are hoodies. Now the 2 hoodies have the same design on the fronts and the backs. It's just different color. One is navy and the other one is black. Now the hoodie, I bought the hoodie. I think the hoodie is really dope. I love the checks on the back, and I fuck with the brand logo in general. So I like the look of it. That's what I went for. And my original idea was I was gonna get a hoodie and a t-shirt, and I really fucked with the blue t-shirt that's got the sniper inspired look onto it. And unfortunately, by the time I discovered this, they were already sold out on that design. And I do like the other the beige cherry blossom shirt with the building, but I'll later go into the pricing, and that is one of the reasons I didn't continue with my first idea of purchasing a hoodie and a t-shirt. But before I get into the pricing, let me just talk about the quality of the hoodie. Now, like I said, the hoodies and the t-shirts are all 100% cotton, and I'll go over some pictures and everything while I'm talking so you guys can take a look at it for yourself. But from what you would think, it looks kind of like a heavyweight hoodie, which honestly I was kind of hoping for, but it is pretty lightweight, which isn't a problem, at least for me. But out of all the positive things, I guess that's one of the few letdowns I had when purchasing it. I did go, I think, a bit too big on the sizing. I wanted it to be oversized, but I guess I overestimated how big I was for the hoodie. But you know, it's I would say if you were to fit it to your size, you're already gonna get kind of a baggier fit, not necessarily oversized, but it's not gonna be a tight fit. I'll say that. Now, when I talk about the website, I really enjoy the website interface, mainly because of the simplicity of it. Like I said, they come out with a new drop and that refreshes the site. So there doesn't need to be a lot to it. There's just a home screen, they got the about us, the visuals, and everything. So once you're greeted on there, you have your 4 products, that's it. If you wanted to look about the about us, which, you know, is always interesting thing to do when you're looking at a new brand that you're looking to put some money into, you can go and do that. It's very clear to get it there, and you can go read that for yourself if you're interested. The visuals, like I said, they have a really cool Instagram, and if you want to look at some of the wallpapers, they have that all on the site. And that's another thing that I think adds just to the cool factor of these guys. You know, they have a bit of a, you know, what's the fucking word? I don't want to say swag, but they have a, you know, they got drip. But no, I mean, I think that the site mixed with the way they drop the shit, you know, really adds to the whole interest for someone like me, at least. And I think, you know, they're pretty cool. But I guess if I were to say the only negative thing I have with these guys is I think the pricing is a bit steep. Obviously, I don't know where this guy's manufacturing his stuff. You know, if he's manufacturing it in the States or Canada, I understand that it's going to be expensive. So I'm not going to be too critical on it, but for example, the hoodie I purchased was 70 USD, and then with shipping it comes to around basically 90 USD. And I mean, that's a lot of money, I'm not gonna lie. You know, with a lot of other brands, you know, especially with something that's smaller and doesn't have a lot of name presence to it, and you're just gonna go like a shot in the dark with it, it's a lot of money to sink into something like that. But I think that also speaks for the design of the hoodie itself. And you know, if I'm willing to spend fucking, you know, I like 90 USD on something like that, I think that speaks for itself of how much I am interested in the design of the hoodie and the progression of these guys for the future. But again, the t-shirts also are, I think, 45 USD, and so that was the main reason I didn't purchase the t-shirt and the hoodie, mainly because I couldn't afford to make a purchase that steep. But I think if you're just interested in buying a really unique hoodie or t-shirt or whatever they put out, if you check on their Instagram and you follow them, they put out pretty steady updates on what they're working on. They recently did some stuff with the guys showing some of his crew necks and sweatpants that he's thinking about. And I think if you're interested, give them a follow, at least just look at it. You know, even if you don't want to buy their hoodies because you can't afford it, it's honestly just a really nice Instagram to follow. So I'm gonna, you know, obviously I'll have all this stuff linked down, and I would say give them a chance. If you just want to buy a t-shirt because it's cheaper and you're interested in the quality, and you just want to get something limited that's interesting, I implore you do that. But I also think that the hoodies are where it's at for these guys. And oh, I forgot to mention, it also comes with a pretty cool sticker. But yeah, I guess if I were to give them a rating, you know, my last review, I reviewed Vapor 95, and I gave them a rating of 8 out of 10. Now, I'm gonna stand by that rating, even though if I were to look at it now, I think I was far too generous on that rating. But with that being said, I would definitely give these guys a 9 out of 10 for what they're putting out. I think their designs are super cool. I think their website is really well interfaced. Their Instagram is really dope. The only thing I had to take against it is that it's just a bit costly. And honestly, that's not a big issue for me. I'm not going to be buying everything they drop because I can't afford to do that. But I think that, just owning a couple pieces here or there is enough to really up your wardrobe and have some shit that's not just a very stereotypical brand name. And I'm really, honestly, it really inspired me seeing this guy's stuff. So check him out, take a visit, tell him your boy Nelson sent you. All right, peace out, guys.